Namaste, beautiful souls. It's me again. I'm back with another one. So, per usual, I've already set my sacred space. I've also set the intention for this reading to be timeless, so it doesn't matter when you see it. 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years. It's meant for you to see it when you see it. Okay. So, collective, today we're going to be doing spilling the beans. Okay. So, I've already pulled some cards. So, let's get to it, shall we? Okay, so the first card out was the get in the room card, right? So I feel like, I'm hearing somebody in the collective, somebody you might be messing around with, somebody you may be in a relationship with, somebody you have a connection with. They've been getting a room. They've been getting a hotel suite, a motel or hotel business suite for pleasure is what Spirit is saying. And they've been keeping you a secret. This person has been keeping you a secret, right? So I feel like this person, either this person is in a relationship with somebody else prior to meeting you, and you was fine with that, or you didn't know that this person was in a relationship. And I'm here for a very small part of you in the collective. Y'all didn't know that this person was either in a relationship, and then for some of y'all in the collective, this person could be married, right? Some of y'all knew, and some of y'all didn't. It's what I'm feeling, right? And then we got the tantric sex card. So I feel like a lot of y'all in the collective that didn't know that this person you've been seeing or dating, or that you may be in a relationship with, that they was seeing somebody else, or married. I feel like that a lot of y'all could be starting off a journey of your spirituality, waking up to the truth, right? Because tantric sex is a very spiritual practice, right? So and then the emotional intelligence card came out after that. So you're the emotional intelligence person out the two of y'all, is what I feel like. But Spirit is saying, you getting played. Spirit is saying this person is playing you. They've been lying, and I'm hearing, they like to control things as well. They've been manipulating you the entire time you've been with them, or you've been connected with them, is what Spirit is saying. But because you are the emotional intelligence one, the emotional intelligent one, and because I feel like you are on, your own, personal journey, your own spirituality. I feel like, you finally woke up to who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, you found out the truth some kind of way, or, you followed your gut instinct and your intuition. However, whatever, you found out the truth, and Spirit is saying you kicked this person to the curb, right? But since you kicked them to the curb, they've been falling apart. They didn't fell into pieces, is what Spirit is saying. And it's because they knowing they fucked up. They knowing they fucked up. They had a good thing. They had a good thing. Come on now. And they know they messed up. But in the beginning, you thought this was, your happy ending. You thought this person was your person, is what I'm hearing. You thought this was gonna be, like a love story, right? Because a lot of us, that's what we want in this lifetime, unconditional love, our own love story, right? And I'm hearing, this person was keeping you a promise. And what I'm hearing for this keeping a promise card, I feel like for the ones of you in the collective, the small portion of y'all in the collective that knew that this person was in a relationship or either married when you met him, and you continue, you chose to still talk to him, and connect with them. I feel like they was keeping you a promise, and I feel like that promise was to leave whoever they was with for you, right? But you weren't trying to hear it, right? Spirit is also saying that somebody is envious, and you got a hater as well. So Spirit is saying be cautious, and of whoever this person may be that's around you, that's envious and hating on you. Be cautious for that reason. Also, Spirit is saying be cautious because you want to stay protected. You want to stay protected because clearly, if you still mess around with this person, if you're the portion of the collective that didn't leave this person yet, but you will. Spirit is saying, be careful, stay protected, because it's possible you could have a pregnancy scare, okay, or you could have already had a pregnancy scare. Is what I'm also hearing for you. Some of y'all. Again, this is a collective reading, so I'm hearing y'all could have had a pregnancy scare, or you could be getting a pregnancy scare. So I'm hearing to prevent that. Spirit is saying, stay protected. I'm also hearing, yeah, because you know you're not their only lover. You're not the only person they're sleeping with, right? So you want to also stay protected for that reason too. But you want to stay protected, period. Especially nowadays, right? And then it's Spirit is saying this has been such just all drama. Spirit is saying this has been a very dramatic time in your life. This situation is just a lot of drama. Is what Spirit is saying. I'm hearing this. It's been a lot going on. Is what Spirit is saying. Spirit is saying, but the situation is about to explode. Something is about to explode. Stuff is about to start popping off. Is what Spirit is saying, because this person, they're gonna get caught. They're gonna get caught. So whoever they was with prior to meeting you, they're gonna get caught, because they've been burning evidence. They've been burning evidence because they've been cheating. They've been cheating. I'm also hearing that this person could be, you know, going broke as well, and that's because they have a drug habit. Is what Spirit is saying. I'm hearing they've been, you know, I'm hearing this person has really been trying to, you know, put up a front. And I'm not saying that they're not financially secure, but I'm hearing that they make it seem like they have more money than what they really do. And they you know, they try and keep up this, you know, this lavish lifestyle, trying to keep up with the Joneses, right? Which means, you know, I feel like they're living above their means. Not saying that they don't have money, but I'm hearing they don't have as much money as they portray to other people that they have. And then, you know, trying to keep up, you know, with this facade, you know, and this way of life, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, they got this, you know, this drug addiction. Yeah, they going broke is what Spirit is saying. Trying to keep up with all the lies, right? What else, Spirit? Anything else for the collective today, Spirit? What does the collective need to hear right now, Spirit? What else, Spirit? What else does the collective needs to hear? Spirit is saying this person need anger management too. Yeah, I mean, they probably do, you know, with everything they got going on in their life. When you trying to keep up, you know, when you wearing a mask all the time, and you know you trying to please. I'm hearing it, you know, they want to please everybody because they want people to think and look at them, you know, in a certain way, you know, and look at them as a person that they truly not, because they don't have everything that people think they have. So they got to keep up with all the lies. And then, you know, you got this one person over here that you could, you know, a wife or a girlfriend. Then you got another person over here that you trying to wife up, that you know you seeing as well. That's stress in itself. Then, you know, you got this addiction, so that's more money. And then I'm also hearing that they can be paying bills at your house and bills at home, and if they're not the one that's married, you know, they paying bills, you know, at the other girlfriend house who they was with when they met you. So this person got a lot going on. So yeah, they probably do have a lot of anger built up. And I'm also hearing, you know, anger just from, you know, things that they've experienced throughout their life. Yeah, they've been running away from it though. Spirit, they've been running away from it. But Spirit is wanting you to fight. Spirit is wanting you to, you know, to fight, you know, for what's yours, claim what's yours. You know what I'm saying? And that's just self-love. That's what's yours. Self-love is yours. You know, I'm hearing like you don't have to subject yourself to this type of relationship, this type of treatment, none of it. You know what I'm saying? So if you're in the collective and you still seeing this person, the Spirit is saying enough is enough. You know, claim what's yours, and that's your heart. That's what's yours. Your heart is yours. Love is yours. But self-love got to come first. Self-love got to come first is what Spirit is saying. Because if you know, if we put ourselves first and we truly knew our worth, our self-worth, we wouldn't even deal with this kind of situation. We wouldn't. Because we know we deserve better. Right? But Spirit is saying this person is in their fields. I'm also hearing you could be in your fields. So y'all both in y'all fields. Is what I feel like. What else, Spirit? Anything else? Anything else for the collective today, Spirit? So yeah, this person. Yeah, I'm hearing this person. Ooh. This person, they got a lot going on. They got more than you, and they got more. They seeing more than you, and they seeing more than that other person, wife / girlfriend. It's more than y'all. It's what Spirit is saying. And yup, and Spirit is saying it's this is about to break up a home. This is about to cause a divorce. This cheating is what Spirit is saying. Cause yeah, Spirit already said it's something about to pop off. Yeah. So I'm with this Carter. Yeah, the other lady, the wife, the other girl. Yeah, she found the evidence. So yeah, it's about to pop off. Is what Spirit is saying. So if the person you're seeing, if they're married, this is about to cause a divorce. This is about to break up a home. But I'm hearing it wasn't a happy home to begin with. I'm hearing it wasn't a happy home to begin with. What else, Spirit? Anything else? I know you wanted it to be your love story, but that's not what this is. And I'm hearing it'll never be that with this person. This person got a lot going on, and you deserve better. You deserve better. A lot of us look for love, but sometimes, and a lot of times, we look for love in the wrong place, Yeah, it came out again. So yeah, thanks for that confirmation, Spirit. Yeah, it's about to go down in that person's house. Yeah, a lot of stuff is about to be revealed. I'm hearing that the spouse, the wife or the husband of this person who you're seeing, or just stop seeing, take it as it resonates. A lot of stuff is about to be revealed, and I'm hearing a lot of stuff about to be revealed during this divorce as well, because I'm hearing this person's spouse or other girlfriend. Well, I'm gonna say spouse because we're talking about the divorce now. They knew for a long time that their person was cheating. So yeah. And I'm hearing, that they're the person who was hating and envious of you, because they knew that they person was cheating with you. Yeah. Okay. So, Spirit, is that it? Anything else for the collective today, Spirit? What else, Spirit? What else, Spirit? And then flip, Spirit. What else? Yeah. Spirit is saying you made some bad choices. Spirit is saying you made some bad choices, but it's I'm hearing it's okay. We're all we all have this human experience, and we all made mistakes, and we gonna keep making mistakes because none of us are perfect, right? We should strive to be our best selves every day, though, right? But we all make mistakes, and we're gonna learn from the mistakes, right? That's what you're supposed to do in this experience. It's experience, right? This is an experience, right? Being a human, so we're gonna make mistakes. We're gonna stumble, But as long as we learn from the mistakes and not keep making them same mistakes, then we're doing our part, right? Yeah, that person. I'm hearing y'all both insecure. This your person's other person as well as you. I'm hearing y'all both insecure, but I'm really hearing that other person is really like insecure because they've gone through a lot with this person you're seeing. They've gone through a lot, and this really has broken them down. Is what I'm hearing. What else, Spirit? They may come back with a fake apology. Is what Spirit is saying. Don't accept it. Don't fall for it. Because again, it's a fake apology. They don't mean none of it. Yeah, investigating. Yeah, that person's other person is definitely doing some investigating. Like I was saying. Yep. Yep. And again, the recording on the bottom again. So yeah, I'm here. Just wash your hands of this person. If the small portion of you in the collective that this resonate with, if you're in that portion that's still seeing this person, please walk away now. It's not going to end well. It's a waste of your time, a waste of your energy. And like I said, you deserve better. Like, real talk. Real talk. You know, fix your crown. Hold your head up high. And remember who you are and what you deserve, right? And give yourself the love that you're seeking externally. Because we'll never get the love that we'll never get the love we want and desire in this external world. It got to start from within, right? It got to start from within first. Okay? When we start giving ourselves the love that we want, then that's when we're gonna truly attract that love from the external world, from the right person, right? And it's gonna be a divine connection. Okay? So that's my reading for today, collective. It's always out of love. It's always out of love. I don't want to offend anybody. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna keep it 100 because that's what I stand. I stand for the truth. I can't be nothing but honest and truthful. And my intention is to never hurt anyone. But again, I'm gonna be honest and upfront, right? Because that's why I do this, right? We all need to heal, and you're gonna need to heal from this situation, right? Is what I'm hearing. So once you get your healing done, you're gonna be A1 again. You know, you're gonna be A1, and you're gonna look back on this and just laugh about it. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not gonna be this person anymore. You're gonna grow from this situation, right? You're gonna grow through this experience, right? Okay. So collective. Again, I'm done. I'm gonna stop recording now, y'all. But continue to have a great rest of y'all week. I love y'all, collective. If this reading resonates, share it. If this reading resonates, like it, and also share it, because you never know who else needs to hear this message from Spirit. And again, I love y'all, collective. Peace, love, and light. Namaste.